What's up, guys? I'm Lucas.
I'm Aoife.
I'm Sam.
I'm Nicole.
And today we're going to be taking over Urban's Revamped, doing a little Who's Most Likely To But Parents edition. Hope I don't get grounded for this.
I don't get grounded for this.
I won't get grounded ever.
You probably will. Not me.
Alright, let's get into the questions. Who would you most likely call if you got arrested?
Dad.
Dad.
Dad. I'd call Dad because Mom would not know what to do at all.
I feel like Dad's like more better in like situations like
You
that.
would
He
get
knows
there a
what
lot
to do.
faster.
Yeah. Dad would know the way to the jailhouse.
Mom?
Yeah. Mom would be like, who do I talk to get my kids out of here?
Mom wouldn't answer the phone.
Somebody just called me. I don't know why.
Yeah, it'd be a random number. She wouldn't answer.
Yeah. I think it was a scam likely.
Who would most likely be sitting next to you in jail?
Dad.
Dad.
Probably Dad.
Dad.
So maybe Mom would have to call us out because Dad would be there with us.
Who is more likely to embarrass you in front of your friends?
Dad.
Definitely Dad.
Dad.
I think Dad.
He's just
Dad's, yeah.
Dad
Dad-
did it on purpose.
Dad doesn't get embarrassed.
He's got a more outgoing personality.
Yeah, Dad's went downstairs a couple times with
Yeah.
outfits on and mustaches on and
Yeah.
not been fun.
Maybe Mom would do it like accidentally, just like embarrassing.
Mom would say stuff to make it uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But that's just her personality.
Yeah. Who's most likely to have the worst temper?
Mom.
Yeah.
I think Mom instantly. Dad, like, he could get more of a temper.
I think Dad just is more like, oh, like, don't let it bother you.
Yeah, I think he's more calm.
If Dad gets mad and it like builds up, he can get more mad than Mom could.
Mom's a big, like, react right when it happens,
Yeah.
and Dad's
Mhm.
like,
Like,
let's think
he
about
thinks about it
our,
first.
Yeah.
our, what's going on here. Who is most likely to have been your friend in high school?
Dad.
Mom.
Definitely Dad.
They were both kind of losers. I don't think either of them.
I think I'm definitely more like Dad.
Definitely more like Dad.
I think Dad was more of like a troublemaker in high school, and Mom was a little more like a good kid.
I'll be friends with
More
anyone.
of a good kid.
I'd be friends with either of them.
Who is more likely to be upset when you move out?
Mom.
Mom.
Definitely
Mom.
She is begging me to not move out. Literally begging me.
You never can leave.
Yeah, she wants me to be stuck here till
I
I'm
feel like
30.
Dad would be like proud that you're like.
Mom would
going
be
to a new
proud.
life, but Mom would also be like, oh no, you can one more year.
Mom wants me to stay here till I'm like 30.
Who is more likely to start a conversation with a complete stranger?
Dad.
Dad.
Definitely Dad.
Dad does.
Yeah, everyone, anywhere, but most of the time he knows them.
I think he's just more well-spoken.
Or he just walks up to a random person and will start a conversation.
Mom
Then-
likes to avoid people.
And then he's like, oh, this is my wife, Summer. And she's like, hi, nice to meet you.
Dad's a big people person.
Yeah. Who's more likely to die first in a scary movie?
Mom.
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 Dad
She would be the first one to die. Dad would be like the second to
Yeah.
last.
He'd like make it so close to final and then he
close.
would.
But not close
Mom would
enough.
be first out.
Mom would probably give up.
She'd be
She's
the
like,
one.
this isn't worth it.
She'd be the one running, and oh, I fell.
I tripped.
Who is most likely to lie about their birthday to get a free dessert?
Definitely Dad. I think
Dad.
he's done that with me.
Dad. We did that in Mexico.
I'd say Dad would say it's Mom's birthday to get the free dessert and embarrass Mom.
Yeah.
That's
There's
true
no way
too.
Mom would ever do
That would be
Mom
a
would
big
never do that.
possibility. No, Mom doesn't like that kind of attention.
Who is more likely to back you up in a street fight?
Mom.
Mom.
I think
Dad.
Mom would back me up more, but Dad would be more helpful.
Dad, yeah, Dad would be
Probably
more
not
helpful.
doing anything.
Definitely, Dad would be
Mom
more
would be
helpful.
coming in like, ah, all crazy.
She
And she'd
wouldn't
be like,
know what
I'm
to
She
do.
gonna
really
kill
wouldn't help
you.
that much.
Dad would be better at fighting, but
Yeah.
Mom's got a crazy side.
Yeah, Mom would just be screaming at them.
Yeah. Getting up in their face and stuff.
Which parent do you take after more?
I take after Dad.
I take after Dad too.
I don't know.
I think
That's
both of you guys
tough.
take after Dad. Me and Sam take after, me and Sam take after Dad. You guys take after me.
People always say that I take, but that I look like Mom, but I take after Dad.
I don't know. I feel like me and Mom both are like very quick reactions to stuff, but like I'm like Dad a lot too.
You're like Dad with your
Uh.
tacos.
Dad, more of Dad's traits.
Yeah, I
He's a
feel like
dad.
I think you're
It's
more
a
like
good
Dad.
mix.
Yeah, I have a lot of Dad.
If you guys are liking this video so far, do us a favor and hit that like button.
Who is more likely to take your secret to their grave? Dad.
Dad, because Mom would tell everyone on accident.
Mom would be like, hey Samantha, guess what you would
She would say-
wait, don't tell her I told you.
But don't tell her.
Don't
I
tell
told you.
anybody. But guess what
Yeah,
happened?
I'd say Dad.
I feel like
Mom's good at keeping my secrets, but like,
I don't think
I
I've
don't
told
know.
secrets to either of them really.
or
I tell a lot of secrets.
or the people that Mom tells your secrets to are good at keeping them.
That's true too.
Dad, I feel like would
Mom's
never.
good to be able to tell my secrets too, even
Yeah.
if they aren't kept all the time.
I feel like Dad would never Dad would be very good with never telling somebody secrets. I feel like he can keep his mouth shut when he has to.
Mom can't keep her mouth shut. Who is the bigger perfectionist?
Dad.
Dad.
100%.
Dad.
Everything he does is perfect.
Everything.
Yeah.
If you're not perfect, you're
Terrible.
wrong.
Mom kind of just wings everything.
Yeah.
Mom just kind of go with the flow. Dad's more,
like
if it's
Mom
not this
just
way,
gives
it's
up.
wrong.
Mom would like give up. Dad will keep going until he has it perfect. Mom will be like, okay.
Or he won't tell anybody
until
of all of his failed attempts until it's
yeah.
perfect. I think that's a better way to put it.
Who's most likely to change their mind?
Mom.
Mom always gives in because she feels bad.
Yeah. You have to ask like 3 times, and she's like, okay, fine.
Yeah, every
Dad.
When Dad has an answer, he sticks with it.
Yeah. It'll be like, can I stay an hour later? No. Please? Okay, fine. Every time.
Dad will just say no, and then he just won't respond.
Dad will
again.
just say, ask your mom.
That's
it.
Or none of us will ask him a second time because we know he's going to be like, I already told you once.
Who would let you leave the country by yourself?
Dad.
I say Mom.
Mom.
Because Dad knows way too much about that kind of stuff. He'd be like, you're going to get kidnapped, you're going to get poisoned,
Yeah,
you're going to
I'd
get
say-
drugged.
I'd say
But I
Mom,
feel
actually.
like Dad wants you to like have more of like an experience in your life. Mom is more lenient. No, Mom is more lenient with like small things than Dad. But with it's I feel like a bigger thing. Enough like explaining Dad would give in. I think to like letting you leave the country.
Not alone. He'd be like, yeah, but I'm coming with you.
Yeah,
He
Mom
would
would be
Be like,
easier
what
to
type of
convince.
food do they have there?
Mom would be like, where are you going? Canada? Mexico? Africa? Sure.
Fun.
Wherever you want. Let me know when you're going to be home. Be home by 11.
Who is more likely to get fired from a job?
Mom.
Mom.
I think
I don't know.
before Dad would apply for the job, he would have it perfect already.
I
Yeah.
think Dad's just smart in like every field. He
Yeah.
knows a little bit about everything.
This
Yeah.
is like a roast
Every
session
job
now.
he had, he just makes it.
Mom's
to the top.
got what Mom's good at, she's good at, but what she's not good
Dad
at.
just he can be good at anything if he wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is more likely to ground you?
Dad.
I've never really been grounded.
I'd say Mom.
Yeah, I've never been grounded.
I feel
It's
like
definitely different with all of us.
if I
Yeah.
were to get grounded, it'd be by Dad, because Mom just like, oh, you getting your phone taken away for 3 days, and then gives me back like an hour later.
See,
Dad,
hence she gives in.
yeah. Dad, I feel like if I got in trouble by Dad, I'd get grounded because I don't get in trouble by Dad.
But Dad makes it more of like, I'm gonna teach you a lesson and you're
Yeah.
gonna go fix it.
Mom like doesn't really
Mom
give you any.
reacts and we'll ground you and then we'll be like, okay, now let's talk
Yeah.
about it. Like they have different reaction times.
Definitely Mom is you're grounded. Dad will come in and have a 3-hour conversation with you of what you did wrong and what you need to do to fix it.
Yeah.
And that's
Or
your
go
punishment.
clean the outside, go pull all the weeds and then you don't have to be grounded.
Cleaning up the helicopters was the worst.
Yeah.
Who is more likely to snoop through your stuff?
Definitely
Dad.
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 Dad always is in our rooms going through our stuff. I don't know how many
I don't
times I
think
catch
Mom's
him
ever
going
been
under
in
my
my room.
bed.
Going through our phones,
I don't
Yeah.
know
all
how
of
those
our
work.
messages.
Just kidding! Definitely Mom.
Definitely Mom.
Mom's
Mom.
always in our room. She's
Oh,
always going
100%
through our
Mom.
stuff. Give me your phone. Let me go through it.
I can remember last time Dad's even been in my room.
Yeah, I
Dad would never look through my phone. or
Dad
anything
would leave
like
it to
that.
Mom to do it.
don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dad would be like, hey, I think the kid's got something up.
Mom
Go
is
check.
the
Go check.
detective.
So I hope you guys understand a little bit more on how we see our parents and stuff and kind of how our lives are at home. And we hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Until our next video, I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Well, it's been a long time since I left where I'm from.
That wasn't me.
Start the journey I'm still
No,
on.
dude.
Get to you.
You look like a freaking heart attack.
All right, peace out.
See you guys.
You see, I've come a long